Abandoned by his foster family, betrayed by his girlfriend, and discarded by his manager, Kevin De Bruyne's story is one of heartbreak, rejection, and an unstoppable will to succeed. But how did a kid, deemed too quiet and too difficult, rise to become one of the greatest footballers in history? This is the untold story of Kevin De Bruyne, a star in the making. Born on June 28, 1991, in Drongen, Belgium, Kevin's love for football was evident from a young age. His childhood revolved around the sport, often practicing so relentlessly that he'd break garden pots, leading his parents to forbid him from using his right foot at home. Unknowingly, this restriction honed his ability to play with both feet, a skill that would later set him apart. At just 6 years old, Kevin joined his local football academy, quickly establishing himself as the best player. Though shy off the pitch, on it, he was fiercely vocal, demanding more from his teammates. Realizing he needed stronger competition, he moved to the renowned Gent Academy at 8 years old. Even there, he found himself frustrated by the lack of challenge. So when Belgium's best club, Genk, came calling, Kevin didn't hesitate. At 14, he left home, chasing his dream. But what followed would test him like never before. Betrayed and alone, Kevin's first 2 years at Genk were the loneliest of his life. The club placed him with a foster family, but his quiet nature made it difficult for him to connect. At the end of the season, he returned home for the summer, only to receive devastating news. His foster family refused to take him back. When he asked why, their response would haunt him forever. "It's because of who you are." Labeled as difficult, Kevin was sent to a boarding school for troubled kids. But instead of breaking him, those 6 words fueled his fire. He promised his parents that within 2 months, he'd make it into Genk's first team. The moment came in a youth match when Kevin, left on the bench, was finally subbed on at halftime. With every touch, every strike, he played like a man possessed. 5 goals in 1 half, 5 messages to the people who doubted him. Within days, he was promoted to the first team, keeping his promise. And just like that, his former foster family came crawling back, claiming it was all a misunderstanding, but Kevin had moved on. A rising talent and the ultimate betrayal. By 2009, Kevin had become a professional footballer. With each season, he got better, leading Genk to a Belgian Pro League title in 2011. Europe's top clubs took notice, and Chelsea secured his signature in 2012. It seemed like the perfect move, but behind the scenes, Kevin's personal life was falling apart. Kevin had been in a long-term relationship with a woman named Caroline. But while he was away, she took a trip to Madrid, where she had an affair with his own teammate and friend, Thibaut Courtois. The betrayal shattered Kevin. When offered the chance to have Courtois removed from the Belgian national team, he refused. Instead, he chose to let his game do the talking. His time at Chelsea, however, was doomed. Jose Mourinho, unimpressed by his statistics, cast him aside, selling him to Wolfsburg in 2014. Kevin had hit rock bottom, discarded by his manager, heartbroken, and labeled a flop. But, as always, rejection became his fuel, the road to redemption. At Wolfsburg, Kevin flourished. He rebuilt his confidence, shattered Bundesliga records, and won Player of the Season. Soon, Manchester City came calling with a £55 million offer, one of the highest fees in Premier League history. The English media mocked the move, calling him a Chelsea reject. But Kevin was about to prove them all wrong. His City career started strong, but a major knee injury threatened to derail everything. During his recovery, his then-pregnant wife was nearing childbirth, and Kevin felt helpless. But this period gave him something greater than football, family. It was a turning point in his life. When he returned, he was unstoppable. Under Pep Guardiola, Kevin unlocked a new level, dominating the Premier League with record-breaking assists, leading City to multiple titles, and proving his doubters wrong. Guardiola saw his potential, once telling him, "Kevin, you can be a top 5 player in the world." For the first time, Kevin wasn't fighting rejection, he was proving belief right. A legacy of greatness. From a rejected kid to a global superstar, Kevin De Bruyne's journey is a testament to resilience. Every setback, every betrayal, only made him stronger. Today, he stands as one of football's greatest midfielders, a leader, a champion, and proof that rejection is never the end of the story. It's just the beginning.